And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Kyle Stadium here in Anahuac, Texas, on the campus of Anahuac High School, as we get kicked off here for the 7th and 8th grade football game, where Kirby has come to town. And I'm Trent Hart. With me up above doing the camera work is Terry Fortenberry, and we appreciate everybody tuning in for the middle school games here today as we prepare for Friday Night Lights tomorrow, where Kirbyville will also be coming to town for the varsity football contest. And be sure to tune in tomorrow. We'll have a special color commentary. As the captains have done the coin toss, Anahuac has won the toss and elects to receive. Captains for the Panthers is Davis McQuitt, number 60, Bobby Daughtry. And I didn't catch the last one. I think it was number 34, Darian Williams. Certainly windy here in southeast Texas today, as a cool front is blowing through as we speak. So if you're wondering what the background noise is, that is what it is. As number 7 for Kirbyville, Juan Salazar tees it up on the 40. As you heard Guy Jackson just say, gust up to 31 miles per hour here at the stadium, as the football has already fallen off the tee here. And Salazar puts it back on, falls back down. And he's going to have to lay it down a little flatter. And probably going to be a little pooch kick anyway, as Kirbyville breaks their special teams huddle. And they're set to kick it off. Kick is away. It's a pretty good one, and considering how flat it was. It's going to roll into the end zone and will be a touchback. Back deep for the Panthers was number 40, Davis McQuitt. So 1st and 10 now for the Panthers on their first possession from the 25. Braden Such taking care of quarterback duties for this 7th grade team, who has had a little bit of a roller coaster ride so far this season. They've split about half their games, about 500. And I stand corrected on the quarterback starting position, as the snap is bobbled at the line. He's able to jump back onto it, and they're going to give him the original line of scrimmage there. 2nd down and 10.
Loose ball on the play, recovered by the Panthers, no gain, 2nd down, 10.
That's actually number 40, Davis, taking care of quarterback duties tonight for the Panthers. As he comes to the line, 2 wide receivers to the far side. Offset backs, pitches to number 44. The ball is down and on the turf, but the Panthers able to jump back on it. That's number 44 for the Panthers, Darius Richardson. And that's going to be a loss of 9 yards, 3rd down and 19 coming for the Panthers.
Correction recovery by the Panthers. It'll be 3rd down, 19.
I apologize for that right in the middle of y'all's screen, ladies and gentlemen. It's supposed to be our clock, and I'll get it situated here in a little bit.
Loose ball recovered by the Panthers, loss of 2 on the play.
But 5:13 remaining here in the first quarter, as that'll bring up 4th down after a gain of about 2. Make it 3. That should bring on the punting unit here. Against the wind, it'd be a tough one. So they are going to go for it. Rolling right is Davis, and the pass falls incomplete. Turnover on downs deep in Panther territory. As the wind picks up here even more, shaking the press box. It is definitely whipping out there, ladies and gentlemen. As the Kirbyville 7th grade offense comes on for their first possession with great field position inside the 15. That is number 2, Cooper Murphy, handling quarterback duties. Pistol formation, hands it off up the middle, number 7, Juan Salazar. He'll get inside the 10, close to around the 6. That's a gain of 8. Make it 7. 2nd down and 3. Same formation, little high snap. He's going to hand it off to Salazar again, and Salazar is going to take it easily in for the Kirbyville touchdown. So the Wildcats strike first here. And we can only assume that they will be going for 2. With the wind at their back, it wouldn't be a surprise if they tried to go for a field goal either, but a wide receiver to the left and to the right of Murphy. Little high snap again. Murphy's going to keep it himself, looking for the corner of the end zone. He's got it daylight, and the 2-point conversion is good for the Wildcats. So with 3:49 here in the first quarter, the Kirbyville Wildcats strike first, 8-0 over Anahuac. We'll be back right after this.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Building a new home? Does your driveway need that long overdue facelift? Or are you just looking to finally get your lot cleared and ready to build something great? Look no further and trust the locally owned and operated professionals at Title Services Incorporated. No need to hire multiple contractors. Title Services does all phases of residential and commercial land clearing, house pads, ponds, dirt and rock delivery, and demolition. Call for a free estimate, 409-267-1057, or visit them on Facebook at Title Services Inc. So after a Juan Salazar touchdown, after a turnover from the Panthers deep in their own territory, Kirbyville able to score first here as the kickoff is going to roll into the end zone once again and be a touchback. The Panthers will start it again on the 25. But Kirbyville took over right around, I believe it was the 14-yard line. So 14 yards, both handoffs to Juan Salazar. And then the 2-point conversion quarterback keeper from Murphy, makes it 8-0 here at Kyle White Stadium. So as I mentioned before, Davis taking care of quarterback duties for the 7th grade team here tonight for Anahuac. Richardson in the backfield. One receiver to the far side. Pitch to Richardson. Richardson gets hit immediately in the backfield. That was number 74 for the Kirbyville Wildcats. And that's Christian Lowe in the backfield for the big loss. Loss of 5, 2nd down and 15. Same formation for the Panthers. Davis under center. Hands it off this time up the middle. Gain of maybe 2. And that's Darian Williams on the carry for the Panthers. And another 3rd down and long situation. So 3rd and 13 as the pitch is mishandled in the backfield, and Kirbyville able to get back on it and cause the turnover, and that was number 49 for the recovery, Noah Smith. So another turnover deep in Panther territory, as Kirbyville will have excellent field position from the Anahuac 20. And shout out to the AYSO cheerleaders coming out tonight. We'll get a shot of them here later on, as Kirbyville and Murphy, the quarterback, directing traffic, going to Salazar again. Up the middle, gets about, we're going to say 8. And it was 8 yards, 2nd down and 2 from the Panther 12. Three wide this time for the Wildcats. Shotgun formation. Murphy sends his man in motion. High snap, hands it off, number 17. And it was kind of a dump off, more or less. But Josh Boyd on the carry for the Wildcats. Enough, I believe, to move the chains. And it'll be 1st down and goal. Clock now at 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. High snap through the hands of Murphy. He's scrambling around, trying to make something happen. Comes to the near side, inside the 10, 5, and out of bounds, I believe, at the 1. Actually, the referee's standing at the 3. And if Murphy would have been able to keep it in bounds, he probably would have had 6 there. But stops the clock at 34 seconds. So Murphy comes back to the line. Good snap that time. Hands it off to Salazar as he was met in the backfield but got away from it. He's looking for the far corner, and he's going to fall in for another Wildcat touchdown.
Number 7, Salazar on the carry for the Wildcats.
So Salazar once again finding the end zone for the Wildcats. And pinning the 2-point conversion try here, 14-0 Kirbyville. So 3 wide. We got flags down on the play. And it's going to be a false start against Kirbyville.
False start call against the Wildcats by John Penalty. Retry to convert.
And as you just saw there, the AYSO cheerleaders joining our AMS cheerleaders tonight as we await Kirbyville's second try at the 2-point conversion. Ball spotted at, I do believe, the 8-yard line. They're going to keep the same formation. 2 wide here to the near side, 1 to the far. Murphy with the snap. Fakes the pass, hands it off to Salazar, and he's met immediately in the backfield. So the 2-point conversion is no good. And in the backfield for the Panthers is number 78, Dylan. I believe that's Pescador, but not entirely sure. I think there's a misspelling on my sheet, but nonetheless, 14 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be back with the Kirbyville kickoff and the second quarter right after these messages on Anahuac Sports Live.
From custom processing, professional guided hunts, hide tanning, and gator merchandise, Porter's Processing and Alligator Farm offers a personal experience like no other. Locally owned and operated in Anahuac, Texas since 1987, Porter's has been Southeast Texas' premier choice for any hunting adventure need. Now offering full-service processing of gator, deer, beef, hogs, and other wild game. Make Porter's Processing this hunting season's one-stop shop. Visit them today at portersprocessing.com or call 409-267-8413.
So after a Kirbyville drive that started at the Anahuac 20-yard line, Salazar punches it in for his second touchdown of the evening. And he's the one handling kickoff duties, this time not going in the end zone. Majors has got the football, and the Anahuac Panthers are going to have their best field position thus far in the football game. So Blake Majors able to get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where the Panthers will start the third possession, as they've not been able to get much going here so far tonight. Wind in their face, and it is definitely a hard wind, as Davis will come back under center. Handoff up the middle to Richardson. Richardson with his best gain of the night, gains 5, and that sound is the end of the first quarter. So with that, we're going to take another break, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have the 8th grade football game following the 7th grade here after the next 3 quarters. So please stay with us. Spread the word that we are live. If you are watching from Kirbyville, please share our YouTube link in your community page, if you would, please. And we appreciate everybody joining us. We'll be back right after this. This is Trent Hart on Anahuac Sports Live.
Anahuac Sports Live is brought to you in part by Hillary Otto, insurance agent with Texas Farm Bureau, Porter's Wild Game Processing and Alligator Farm, Title Services Incorporated, Anahuac National Bank, member FDIC, Chambers County Abstract Company, Third Coast Integrated Martial Arts, Turn 2 Specialty Companies, and Wilcox Drug Store in Anahuac.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After the first quarter of play, the Kirbyville Wildcats lead the Panthers 14-0 here at Kyle White Stadium for the 7th grade football game. As we are winding down the regular season play around the state. Handoff up the middle to Richardson again. He is met quickly at the line of scrimmage. And no gain on the play. 3rd down and 5. So handoff to Majors that time. And I apologize, I wasn't quite trying to get our clock fixed up here for everybody. But that will move the chains for the Panthers. Their first down of the evening. So handoff to Richardson, met in the backfield, loss of 1.
Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down, 12, 43-yard line.
As Davis gave it to, I believe that was number 69, Asa Furlow.
Number 69, Furlow on the carry.
And he was able to get the lost yardage plus 1. So 3rd down and 9.
3rd down, 9.
From the Kirbyville 40. So pass play to Majors, it is complete. And a great pass and catch from Davis to Majors to get it down inside or right at the 20-yard line of the Kirbyville Wildcats. And the Panthers have seemed to find a little bit of rhythm here in the second quarter. So handoff. That was Williams on the carry. They're trying to still get your clock situated, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize.
17-yard line.
That will about do it. So now we got the clock in the bottom or the top right of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. And Davis will come back under center, pitches it to Richardson. Richardson looking for room to run up the middle. Going to gain maybe another yard or two. It looks like maybe one. And with that, it'll be 3rd down and 7. Make it 3rd and 6. And Anahuac is going to take their first timeout of the first half. We're going to take it with them, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. This is Anahuac Sports Live.
You've heard about shopping local. How about banking local? Since 1976, Anahuac National Bank is the only locally owned and operated bank in Chambers County. We know you see Anahuac National Bank folks out in the community supporting our schools, veterans, and nonprofits. Why not bank where you live? These experienced banking professionals understand local businesses and the housing market. Visit online today at anbank.net, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to donate to Anahuac Sports Live and get your special message read right here on live or a shout out of your choice, all you got to do is scan one of the QR codes on your screen or visit us on Venmo, CashApp, or PayPal. All of the links are in the description of the YouTube video down below. So the Panthers had to think about it a little bit, take their first timeout, 3rd down and 6 from the 21, or actually from the 16. Davis back to pass, looking for Majors. Majors had a step on his coverage, but unable to haul it in as the pass was just a little bit too far in front of him. Will bring up 4th down. So Panthers definitely going for it here. Davis under center. Richardson, the lone back, sends Majors in motion. Majors has got it. He's looking for the first down. He's got it, and then some inside the 5 and a touchdown. Blake Majors, as the Panthers have found the end zone for the first time here tonight with 2:30 remaining in the first half. So 2-point conversion, handoff to Richardson up the middle, and he is in. As the Panthers are able to score here and make it a one-score ball game. Kirbyville 14, Anahuac 8 with 2:30 remaining here in the first half. We'll be back right after this. Since 1948, Wilcox Drug Store has been the Anahuac area's most experienced and trusted pharmacy. Continuing its long-lasting reputation for personal attention to all your medical needs, Wilcox Drug Store offers counsel, refills, transfers, compounding, flu shots, and delivery. Visit pharmacist Dave Wilcox and his experienced staff today at 1208 Miller Street in Anahuac or call 409-267-6141. Wilcox Drug Store, delivering solutions, delivering confidence. So after the punt, their touchdown. Kick is away, fielded at the 30 by number 2, Cooper Murphy. That is their quarterback, as he is met quickly for a no gain on the return. And that was Blake Majors, the one that got into the end zone for the Panthers here earlier. And just to recap that drive after the Kirbyville kickoff, and the Majors set them up with the best field position of the night on around the Kirbyville 40. The Panthers able to put together around a 60-yard drive to put some points on the board here, which makes it 14-8 Kirbyville. So first down and 10 from the Wildcat 30. Murphy directing traffic once again. 3 wide receivers. Snap is back. Murphy looking to pass. Shovel passes over to his number 17, and he's got room to run a lot of green past midfield and brought down out of bounds inside Panther territory at the 46-yard line. And that was number 17 for Kirbyville, Josh Boyd. So definitely a good run there by Boyd to get the Wildcats into Anahuac territory. As we are now at 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Murphy with a snap, high, and he bobbles it. Able to pick it back up off the turf, making something happen with it. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and he's got more inside the 40, 30, 20, and brought down inside the 20 at the Panther 17. So impressive there by Murphy after the high snap, picking it up, and it bounced right back into his hands. Went to the far sideline, got the first down and then some. And it'll be first down and 10 from the Panther 18-yard line. So 2 wide receivers to the far side now, 1 to the near. Shotgun formation, man in motion, high snap again as it comes to the turf, and Murphy able to fall on it, but not after a loss of 3. And it'll bring up second down and 13.
Ball at the 22-yard line. Second down, 14.
Two receivers to the near side this time. Snap back. direct snap, and the pass is batted down by Richardson. And that was number 2.
Pass is incomplete, third down, 14.
And that was number 2, Murphy, actually. I thought it may have been number 7, the direct snap, because I couldn't read the number. But Richardson able to get into the backfield for the Panthers to bat it away. And that'll bring up third down and 13. Clock stopped at 17 seconds. As the Panthers are looking to hold the Wildcats from scoring before they go into the locker room for halftime. So Murphy all by himself, 4 wide receivers. Make that 5. Snap back. Murphy going to keep it himself, looking for the far sideline. Met immediately, and what a great stop by number 76 of the Panthers to get into the backfield, Adrian Torres. And
Timeout called by Kirbyville.
timeout's going to be called by Kirbyville. We're going to take it with them, ladies and gentlemen, as it's 4th down and 13 with 11 seconds to go here in the first half of play. We'll be right back right here on Anahuac Sports Live. So 4th down and 13, and there is movement up front. Well, there thought there was movement up front. It wasn't quite ready yet. So Murphy, high snap, looking to pass. Lets it go. Got a man in the end zone and throwing against the wind. That ball just set up there forever, and that is going to be a turnover on downs with 4 seconds remaining. So with the wind at their back, the Anahuac Panthers have an opportunity here to possibly get the ball downfield. And we'll see what the coaching staff for the Panthers elect to do here. And that wind, the way that it is humming. As Davis comes in with the play call from the sideline. First and 10 from the Panther 21. As they're going to just take a knee and go into the locker room. That will be the end of the first half, where the Kirbyville Wildcats are over on the Anahuac Panthers 14-8. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, after these few messages and the halftime for the remainder of the 7th grade football game here in Kyle White Stadium. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Kyle White Stadium, and this is Anahuac Sports Live. Trent Hart here with Terry Fortenberry handling the camera duties up above us as we get ready for the third quarter, where the Kirbyville Wildcats are currently beating the Anahuac Panthers 14-8.
Setting up for the kickoff for the Panthers, number 76, Torres.
As number 76 tees it up for the Panthers. And that's Adrian Torres. So wind at the Panthers' back as the ball fell off the tee, but he was able to get it off anyway. And it rolls to the 8-yard line, where it's picked up by number 23 of the Wildcats, Maddox. And he's able to get it past the 20 and out of bounds at the 23-yard line, I believe.
Advances up to his 23-yard line. Stop made by number
And the wind
First and 10.
even rolling the ball from the spot after the referees placed it. But that's where the Kirbyville Wildcats will start their second half. 2 wide, 2 backs, pistol formation for the Wildcats. Snap is back, handoff up the middle. Big hole there, but met quickly by Richardson and able to bring him down for a no gain, second down and 10. Actually going to be a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 play. Stop made by number 44, Richardson. Second down, 11.
So second and 11. Same formation for the Wildcats. Murphy with a snap. Gonna keep it himself after the fake handoff, and met in the backfield for a big loss is Blake Majors. Having a heck of a game so far for the Panthers.
Loss on the play back at the 17-yard line.
That'll bring up third down after a loss of, I believe, 5.
Third down, 15.
Actually, loss of 4, third down and 15 from the Kirbyville 17-yard line. Snap back, Murphy rolling to his left, looking to pass, gets rid of it, and it's just in and out of the hands of his intended target, number 48. Actually 49, Noah Smith. And if you don't think that that wind is blowing, you should have saw that pass. As soon as it left his hand, I mean, that ball stopped in its tracks. And it definitely plays games with the receiver's eyes. And that ball's wiggling around like that. Fourth down and 15. And Kirbyville will go for it here, as neither team has attempted to punt against this wind. He is going to try it. So that is Murphy. Oh, the ball gets out of the hands. He's able to get it off, as the Panthers will leave it alone, and it will be touched down at the 33. And that's the best field position that the Panthers have had all game, as the defense comes up huge there and able to turn the ball back in the Panthers' favor. So wind at the Panthers' back. And we'll get a shot of the goalpost here a little bit, kind of leaning. So Anahuac with their first possession of the second half. First and 10 deep inside Kirbyville territory. Split backs. Davis hands it off to Richardson. Richardson's got room to run a little bit further. He's inside the 20. Stiff arms another man inside the 5. Touchdown, Anahuac.
Number 44, Richardson, takes the handoff from scrimmage into the end zone.
So definitely a turn of events as Kirbyville was able to strike with 2 touchdowns early in the football game. And Anahuac able to find their footing. And with the Richardson touchdown there and the would-be 2-point conversion. Davis handing it off to Majors. Majors got plenty of room and he's in for 2. And the Anahuac Panthers able to take the lead now with 4:47 remaining in the third quarter. It is the Panthers 16, the Wildcats 14. Back right after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Hello, my name is Mark Poggles, and I'm the pastor at Community Christian Fellowship Church in Oak Island, Texas. I would like to personally invite you to join us for Bible study during the week and our church services on Sunday morning. We have a nursery for the little ones, and our church family will greet you with a smile on their face and a loving heart. Come and celebrate with us as we study God's Word and give Him all the praise and thanks He deserves. Hope to see you there. Take care and God bless. Go Panthers!
So on your Wilcox Drugstore scoreboard, it is now Anahuac 16, Kirbyville 14. As Torres is going to kick it off the ground again. A little pooch kick, touches a Kirbyville defender, and he's still trying to find it as number 8, Davis, able to jump on it for the Wildcats. And Kirbyville will start it. Looking for a spot. Looks like the 47-yard line. So wind gusting over 30 miles an hour here in southeast Texas. And it has definitely affected this ball game, and it will affect the 8th grade ball game coming up here in a quarter and a half. Snap back, Murphy going to keep it himself, looking to the far sideline. Turns it upfield and brought down after a gain of 6. As we're going to have an official timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them, ladies and gentlemen, back here shortly. Don't go anywhere. This is Anahuac Sports Live.
Looking for just the right bank? For a real community bank, locally owned and operated since 1976, come to Anahuac National Bank. Offering services from your first checking account to mobile and online banking to business and home loans. This is Texas banking at its best. Find us online at anbank.net. Anahuac National Bank, Chambers County's only locally owned and independently operated bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to donate to Anahuac Sports Live and get your shout out or special message read out here live on the air, you can do so by going to Venmo, CashApp, or PayPal. Scan any of the QR codes on your screen or any of the links in the YouTube description below. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are looking to get to the 1,000 subscribers so that we unlock some of YouTube's special mobility options. As Murphy in the shotgun, wind in his face. Actually, that's number 10. Ball is on the turf and it's recovered by the Panthers. Number 76. I do believe that is Adrian Torres in the backfield after the mishandled snap. And that was number 10, Cash Powell, in for the Wildcats that time at quarterback. As the Panthers able to jump on it and get another turnover with 3:52 remaining here in the third quarter. So first down and 10 from the Wildcat 49. Davis under center. Handles the snap to Richardson. Richardson's found a hole, stiff arming and boring his way inside the 40. Able to move the chains and then some. So Darius Richardson able to find his footing here in the second half. Another big chunk yardage play there for the Panthers, as it'll be first down and 10 from the Kirbyville 38. So Davis under center. Moore to the far side. Handoff, Williams. Williams got a little room to run. He's quick when he gets out in the open field, and he's got the first down. And he gets it to the Kirbyville 22. Actually, at the 23 is where the officials will mark it. So Zion Moore, the lone receiver to the far side once again. Davis hands off to Richardson. Richardson up the gut. Met by a host of red jerseys, but able to gain what looks like maybe 5 yards on that carry.
18-yard line.
A little slow to get up is Richardson, but second down and 5 now for the Panthers. So Davis breaks his huddle. Coming back under center. Williams and Richardson, the two backs. Snaps back. Handoff, Williams up the middle. Kind of bumped and run there at the line. And able to get 3 out of the play. Down to the Kirbyville 15.
At the 15-yard line, third down 2.
So third down and 2 from the Kirbyville 15-yard line. Snap is back, hand to Richardson. Richardson goes right up the middle. Inside the 10. Enough for the first down. First down and goal now for the Panthers.
9-yard line, first and goal to go.
So Panthers putting together another nice drive here off of the Kirbyville turnover. And as Coach Nees was coming just now, want to get the ball into the end zone before time expires here so that we don't have to flip the field and kick against the wind. Davis with the ball, hands it off the middle to Williams. Williams makes a couple of moves and gets it inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line, second down, goal to go.
As they're going to let the clock continue to run here. And that will be They are calling the timeout, so they must have been reading Coach Greg Neese's mind. 3 seconds to go here in the third quarter, as they're going to try and get it into the end zone before time expires, hopefully, and not have to kick with the wind in their face. So we're going to keep it here, ladies and gentlemen. And shout out to Wilcox Drugstore for sponsoring tonight's scoreboard. So looking like the wind has calmed down a little bit. The goalposts not bending over as much as they were. So 3 seconds remain. Davis with the snap. Hands off to Majors. Majors looking for the end zone, and he is in for the Panther touchdown.
Number 20, Majors takes the ball into the end zone for your Panthers.
And he was horse collared, but no flag doesn't seem like on the field as the Panthers extend their lead. So handoff up the middle to Richardson. Richardson gets it in for the 2-point conversion. And as I was saying, the Anahuac Panthers extend their lead here 24-14 over the Kirbyville Wildcats. We'll be right back with the Panther kickoff right after this.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth quarter of the 7th grade football game here at Kyle White Stadium in Anahuac, Texas. Trent Hart with Terry Fortenberry bringing you the 7th and 8th grade football game. So don't go anywhere after this fourth quarter is complete. We'll have the 8th grade football game following immediately as Torres gets the kick off and floats in the air against the wind as it's fielded by Kirbyville to the far sideline, and a good return there to around the 47. And that was Powell on the return for Kirbyville. Looks like they did mark it at the 48. So that's where the Wildcats will start the fourth quarter. Win now at their backs. And that has proven to be definitely an advantage here tonight. As number 10, Cash Powell, is handling quarterback duties for Kirbyville this time. Hands off to Salazar. Salazar met in the backfield for a loss. That'll be a loss of 2. Second down and 12 now for Kirbyville.
76 Torres in the backfield causing a loss on the play.
And that was Torres in the backfield for the Panthers.
Second down, 12.
So handoff up the middle to number 17. He gets the lost yardage back plus some. Gain of 5 there. And that was Josh Boyd on the carry, as he was able to get across midfield to the Panther 49. And it'll be third down and 7. So an update from Kirbyville, where the Anahuac Junior Varsity is leading 22-0.
It is Anahuac up 22-0 over Kirbyville.
So shotgun formation for the Wildcats. Snap is back. Handoff to Salazar, as he's met quickly and was able to get maybe one out of the play. 4th down and 6.
Number 7, Salazar on the carry, gain of 1. 48-yard line. Fourth down, 6.
So 4th down and 6 from the Panther 48. Snap is back, looking to pass, and man, it got out of there. He's got a receiver, and in and out of the hands of number 23, Zeke Maddox, the intended receiver, and that pass was thrown by Powell. And as you saw, that wind carried it and it zipped out, and he was just unable to haul it in. Turnover on downs, Panther football from their own 48. So play being blown dead. And that was a false start against Anahuac. And that will back them up 5 yards. 1st down and 15.
5-yard penalty remains. 1st down, 15 to go. Ball at the 43-yard line.
So Davis hands it off to Richardson. Richardson blasting through up the middle. Gets the penalty yardage back, plus about 2. And he'll get into Kirbyville territory. 2nd down and 7. Now for the Panthers. Davis hands it off to Williams this time. And Williams able to drag the pile down within 1 yard of the first down. So third down and short, as the Panthers are trying to milk as much time as possible off that clock as we approach the 2-minute mark. Handoff up the middle to Richardson. Met right at the first down marker. They're going to give it to him, moving the change. And that should seal the deal.
Gets the first down for the Panthers. 42-yard line, 1st and 10.
So a couple of knees here, and that will be it for this 7th grade football game, as the Anahuac Panthers came back from down 14-0 in the first half to put together some really good drives, as Davis takes the first knee, and all he'll do is have to take one more. And that will do it. So the Anahuac 7th grade Panthers are able to get on top of the Kirbyville Wildcats. 24-14 is your final. And a great game out of Blake Majors. And also Adrian Torres had some great defensive plays in this football game. And of course, Darius Richardson found his footing and ran the football really well in the second half. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the 8th grade football game coming up here shortly. So don't go anywhere. We will have that game in its entirety. As here from Kyle White Stadium in Anahuac, Texas, the 7th grade final, 24-14, Anahuac over Kirbyville. And we'll be back with the 8th grade football game here in about 12 minutes. 12 minutes, we'll be back with the 8th grade football game. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Trent Hart with Anahuac Sports Live with Terry Fortenberry up above me. We'll be back here shortly. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Anahuac Sports Live as we get started for the 8th grade football game. Excuse me. Get my 8th grade lineup here. Captains for the 8th grade: Oscar Garza, Caden Campbell. Looking for that last number. That is number 11, Jonathan Figueroa. So the 8th grade Panthers having a little bit more success this season. I think only dropping a couple of games so far, as we are down the home stretch of the season. So Kirbyville receiving the football. And Oscar Garza teeing it up at the 40, kicking with the wind in his face. Gets off a pretty good kick, as it is going to roll out of bounds at the 20. Which will draw the flag. So it looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. And that's where the Kirbyville Wildcats 8th grade football team will start their first possession of the football game. Snap back, number 3, TJ Allen, quarterback for the Wildcats. Pitches it back to number 2, David Fussell, as he's able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
So Allen sending Jackson in motion. Hands it off, number 4, Tristan Talley, as he's going to be brought down in the backfield for a loss of 1. And that was number 1, Omar Gutierrez, in the backfield for the Panthers, making the stop. So Allen again in the gun, handing it off to this man that was put in motion and met immediately by number 22, Brandon Denton, for a big loss. And that'll bring up 4th down and assuming the punting team.
4th down and 15. This score from halftime, and Kirbyville, your Anahuac Panthers lead 36-6.
So 36-6 in Kirbyville at the junior varsity game. Snap back, punt is away, low punt, and Oscar will let it roll, and a huge Kirbyville roll, and down at the 33.
And the punt is down.
And that will bring on the Panther offense for the first time. So a quick 3 and out by the defense there. As the punt with the wind at Kirbyville's back takes a Kirbyville roll. And looking to see what's going on. It was at the 33. But there was a false start called on Kirbyville. So the penalty yardage is going to be tacked on at the result of the play, which will place it at the 38-yard. So 1st and 10 from the Panther 38. Gutierrez here to the near side. Garza under center. Pitches it to Denton. Denton's got a huge hole and room to run on the near side. Inside the 40, runs over a man and down at the 45. Or the 35, excuse me. A great run there by Denton, as he had nobody here on the near side to get to him. As the Panthers hurry back up to the line. Going to Campbell this time. Campbell loses the football on the turf. He tries to re-hit it, and he doesn't. And Kirbyville is able to recover. So after only the second play from the Panther offense, and Campbell mishandles the pitch, puts the ball on the turf, and the Wildcats are able to get back. So 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 45. Snap back, throw to the near side. He's able to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd down and 10. Allen hands it off up the middle again. And he is barreling his way down. Gain of about 5 maybe. Looking to see who handled that. And that is number 2, David Fussell for the Wildcats. And he was actually able to gain about 4 to be up 3rd down and 6. And it is 3rd and 6. Three wide. Hands it off up the middle again. He's got a little bit more room this time. Stop before the 1st down marker, and he is going to be about a half a yard short, maybe make it a yard. And that was Fussell on the carry once again. 4th down and 1 coming for Kirbyville as they're into Panther territory. Quarterback sneak. And we've got flags, and it's going to be a false start against Kirbyville. That will back them up and make this 4th down attempt a little bit harder. So after the 5-yard penalty, it puts them back in their own territory. And 4th down and 6. Actually about 5.5. Not sure. So nonetheless, trips here to the near side. Shotgun formation. Allen with the snap. Back to pass. Rolling right. Trying to scramble. Gets away from a few defenders, and he's got room to run. He's going to get the 1st down and pushed out of bounds at the Panther 35. Make it the 37-yard line. So 1st and 10, 3 wide again. Allen faking the pitch, takes it himself, falls forward, maybe for a yard, 2nd down and 9.
Number 3, Allen on the quarterback keeper. So made by number 82, King, gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down, 9.
That was number 82, Aiden King, on the stop for the Panthers. Snap is back, handoff up the middle to number 2. Spins out of 1 tackle and push forward. That was Fussell up the middle. Able to gain what looks like maybe 6 yards, but I do see a flag on the field. Ball spotted currently at the 30-yard line, pending the penalty. So that is against Kirbyville.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down, 14 to go.
So 2nd down and 14 after what would have been a good run there. So 2nd and 14 from the Panther 41. Too wide to the far side. Snap is back. Allen hands it off up the middle to Fussell. Fussell looking for room to run, trying to find the original line of scrimmage. Able to gain maybe 3. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 11. Scoreless so far as we approach 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter.
3rd down, 12.
So 3rd and long. Allen looking to pass. Makes a couple of steps and met behind the line. But Allen keeps it himself, able to fall forward just past the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th down and 9.
Quarterback keeper, led by Panther defenders. Gain of 2 on the play. 4th and 10.
And as you see there, the wind still whipping around here at Kyle White Stadium. Gusts of over 30 miles an hour. It seems like it has calmed down a little bit, as the goalposts are not near as leaning as they were when we started the 7th grade game earlier. And that sound is the end of the first quarter, where we are scoreless 0-0 with this 8th grade football game of the Kirbyville Wildcats versus the Anahuac Panthers. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back for the second quarter right after this.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Building a new home? Does your driveway need that long overdue facelift? Or are you just looking to finally get your lot cleared and ready to build something great? Look no further and trust the locally owned and operated professionals at Title Services Incorporated. No need to hire multiple contractors. Title Services does all phases of residential and commercial land clearing, house pads, ponds, dirt and rock delivery, and demolition. Call for a free estimate, 409-267-1057, or visit them on Facebook at Title Services Inc. And back here as the snap is back, 4th down and 9, looking to pass. He's got some men, but unable to get it completed. As the wind was in his face, it was a good pass there by Allen, but turnover on downs. And the ball will go back to the Panthers. So 1st and 10 from the Panther 37. Garza in the gun, 4 wide, high snap, and all he has to do is just fall on it at this point, and that is going to be a huge loss. And the Panthers are going to use their first timeout of the first half. We're going to take it with them back after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Custom processing, professional guided hunts, hide tanning, and gator merchandise. Porter's Processing and Alligator Farm offers a personal experience like no other. Locally owned and operated in Anahuac, Texas since 1987, Porter's has been Southeast Texas' premier choice for any hunting adventure need. Now offering full-service processing of gator, deer, beef, hogs, and other wild game. Make Porter's Processing this hunting season's one-stop shop. Visit them today at portersprocessing.com or call 409-267-8413.
So after the high snap, a loss of 12 on the play will bring up 2nd down and 22 for the Anahuac 8th grade. So Garza under center this time. Denton the lone back. Garza going to try and keep it himself, make something happen, slips on the turf and falls at around the 18.
Loss on play for the Panthers, ball back at the 18-yard line.
So that's going to be 3rd down and 30. And that's quite possible. The wind could have blown down there. Turf monster plus the wind. So Garza pitching it to Denton. Denton looking to get some yardage back, and hard to bring down, and he gets to around the 28.
22 Denton on the carry. 28-yard line. Down 19.
It's actually 4th down and 19 on your Wilcox Drugstore scoreboard. So Garza gets the punt away, and it's a good punt. And well, it went out of bounds actually a little early than Garza wanted. And they actually marked it going out at the Anahuac 43-yard line. So Kirbyville will have excellent field position for their 3rd possession. Still scoreless, 6:01 remaining here in the 2nd. And the pass is falls incomplete from Allen. Intended for number 7, Landon Spears. So Allen hands it off up the middle. As forward progress is going to take him for a gain of about 7. We'll actually give him a gain of 6. And it is 2nd down and 4. 3rd down and 4. Sorry. Allen passes over here to the flat to number 1. Gets away from a couple of tacklers. He is going to be brought down just short of the 1st down. And that's number 1, Trent Jackson, on the reception. And he is actually 2 yards shy. So 4th down and 2 after the gain of 2. And they will most definitely go for it here. So 2 receivers this time for Allen. As the Panthers looks like they have jumped off sides. And they did. That will be an automatic 1st down for the Wildcats. So ball spotted at the Panther 30. Same formation as earlier, directing traffic is Allen. Snap back, handoff up the middle, number 2, Fussell. Fussell met quickly, but after a gain of 2, it'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2, that's Panthers score the stop. Second down and 8.
So 3 wide, Allen looking to pass, steps into it, lets it go against the wind, and it's caught. No, it falls incomplete right there as he was falling down. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Yes, it would have. It looks like he had control of it as he came down, but as he landed, ball squirted out and out of bounds, incomplete. As Allen trips to the far side. Snap is back, looking to pass, rolls to his left, makes a couple of moves under the meat to the middle, and that is number 8, Elijah Johnson, for the reception and the 1st down for the Wildcats.
Number 8, Johnson on the pass reception gets a 1st down for Kirbyville. Ball 13-yard line, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 from the Panther 13. Direct snap to number 3, Allen again. As it looked like he was kind of offset and handed off up the middle. And that's Fussell on the carry once again inside the 10.
Makes his way to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, 5 yards to go.
So 2nd and 5 from the Panther 9. Allen with the ball again, hands it off this time to Jackson. Jackson looking for the far side and wrangled down by Campbell. Looks like he may have gotten the yard out of the play.
Foul made by number 16, Campbell. Gain of approximately 1 yard. 3rd down, 4.
Third and 4, one receiver to the near side. Allen going to call a timeout. And we'll take it with him back after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Anahuac Sports Live is brought to you in part by Hillary Otto, insurance agent with Texas Farm Bureau, Porter's Wild Game Processing and Alligator Farm, Title Services Incorporated, Anahuac National Bank, member FDIC, Chambers County Abstract Company, Third Coast Integrated Martial Arts, Turn 2 Specialty Companies, and Wilcox Drug Store in Anahuac.
Sorry about that, coming back a little late, but pass falls incomplete. 4th down and 4 with 56 seconds remaining here in the first half. Allen pitches it to Fussell. Fussell lets it go. He's got a man in the end zone. Adjustment and touchdown, Kirbyville.
Pass is complete into the end zone for the Wildcats.
Let you. The 2-point conversion attempt is good. Quarterback keeper, and it will be Kirbyville 8, Anahuac 0 with 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Custom Processing, professional guided hunts, hide tanning, and gator merchandise. Porter's Processing and Alligator Farm offers a personal experience like no other. Locally owned and operated in Anahuac, Texas since 1987, Porter's has been Southeast Texas' premier choice for any hunting adventure need. Now offering full-service processing of gator, deer, beef, hogs, and other wild game. Make Porter's Processing this hunting season's one-stop shop. Visit them today at portersprocessing.com or call 409-267-8413.
kickoff by number 8, Johnson. Fielded at around the 25 as Denton gets it to the Anahuac 40. And that's where the Panthers will try and put something together here before they go into halftime with 43 seconds remaining. So 1st and 10 from the Anahuac 40. Garza comes under center, 2 wide to the near side. Denton and Campbell, the tailbacks, as Garza's directing a little bit of traffic. Gives it to Campbell. Campbell going to the far side, and almost a horse collar there, going out of bounds after a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Looks like they're going to give him 1.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down 9.
Garza with a snap. Pitches back to Denton. Denton unloads it. It's got a man downfield. And unable to make the adjustment is number 9, the intended target, which was Garza. No, that's actually not. Garza's down here. Maybe misread the number. We have 2 number 9s. It's number 8. So that was King Charles, the intended target downfield. So 3rd down and 9 with 30 seconds remaining here in the first half of football. Denton alone back. Gutierrez and Moten, they'll hand it to him. Trying to make something happen. A little hurdle jump. Gains, well, maybe 4 on the play. And that's where Anahuac will take a timeout. And we'll do the same. So back here shortly as we get a shot of the Gulls in the wind here in Anahuac, Texas. Back here after this. Don't go anywhere. Spread the word that we're still live, ladies and gentlemen. We still got a half and 18 seconds left to go in this 8th grade football game. And we'll be back here shortly. So welcome back, 4th down and 6. As the Panthers have got 18 seconds to try and get something going, as Garza rolling to his right, trying to pass. He's going to keep it. Makes a stop, and he could have had the 1st down if he wouldn't have paused. If he'd have just ran for the 50. And that will turn the ball over.
Does not make the 1st down mark. The ball turns over on down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panther, 49-yard line.
10 seconds remain here in the first half, as the Panther offense has not been able to move the ball effectively so far here tonight. Denton rushing back on the field to get back on defense, as the Kirbyville Wildcats might take another shot downfield before we go into the half. Allen looking to pass. Not a bad pass. Going down and batted down. It was Gutierrez, and almost came up with the interception at the same time. As the ball falls to the turf, still 4 seconds and 1 play remaining here in the half. As Allen will have one more attempt to make something happen. And that's what he'll do. He'll take a knee. That will do it for the first half, where the Kirbyville Wildcats lead it over the Panthers 8-0. We'll be back here for the second half of play right after these messages. And about, what, Coach? 8 minutes? 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, we'll be back here with the second half of play of the 8th grade football game here, right here on Anahuac Sports Live. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Anahuac Sports Live and Kyle White Stadium here in Anahuac, Texas, where the Kirbyville Wildcat 8th grade team leads it over the Anahuac Panthers 8-0. As we get set for the second half of play, as the Panthers offense hasn't been able to get much going on the field so far in this football game. Kirbyville able to capitalize on a turnover in the latter part of the first half to get the ball into the end zone for their only time tonight on a little trickery pass. But the Anahuac Panthers will receive starting the second half, as number 8 Elijah Johnson is teeing it up on their 40. Back deep to receive for the Panthers is number 1 Omar Gutierrez. And I'm sure that it would get that far, as this wind has been pushing this football all over the field today. Kick is away. It's actually a short one. Fielded at the 30 by Denton. Denton making some moves, trying to get a good field position for the Panthers. Cuts it upfield past the 40. And it will be marked at the 44. And that's where the Panthers will start this second half. And as you can hear, the 8th grade band here getting some game experience. Sounding excellent all day here. So Garza under center. I believe that's Willis in the backfield. They'll hand it off to him. Willis barreling his way past midfield. And will gain 6 on the play, bring up second down and 4. Coltrane Willis able to get some good chunk yardage there. As Kyler Taylor comes in to do the long snap duties. 4 wide. Garza dumps it off to Denton. Denton past midfield. He's got the first down and then some inside the 40, 30, 25, and upended right at the 22-yard line. But that will move the chains as the Panthers hurry back up to the line. King Charles here to the near side. They're going to give it to Denton again. Denton looking for blockers. Able to get 4, I believe.
22 Denton on the carry. 18-yard line, gain of 4, second down, 6.
So another gain of 2 will bring up third down.
No gain on the play.
We'll give them a gain of 1. Third down and 5. So Campbell will get the handoff this time, trying to dive forward for the first down. Actually going to mark him out of bounds short. And 4th down and 2 coming for the Panther offense on a drive that was turning out to be fairly good for the Panthers. So a big 4th down play. Deep in Kirbyville territory. As that's going to be short and turned over on downs as a loss of 1 for the handoff up the middle, and the Wildcats bend but not break and take over on their own 16-yard line. So snapback handoff up the middle to number 2, Fussell, as he's able to gain, I want to say 5 on the play, maybe 6. And we'll give him 6, 2nd down and 4. So 2 wide, 1 to the far and 1 to the near. Snap back to Allen. Allen going to fake the handoff, keep it himself, and brought down in the backfield for a quarterback sack is Denton, I believe. Or maybe actually that was number 53, Kyler Taylor, on the sack, I believe. So loss of 2, 3rd down and 6 now for the Wildcats. So Allen's sending Jackson in motion. 4 wide receivers. Pass over the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended target, number 10, Max Myers. And with his wind as a back, that was kind of a bullet. And that'll bring up 4th down. So 4th down deep in their own territory. Be interesting to see if the Wildcats will go for it here. Doesn't look like it. They're going to line up to punt it away. And Elijah Johnson set to kick it away. Back deep for the Panthers is Garza. Mishandled snap. And Johnson's having to pick it up and make something happen. And he is hit hard on the far sideline. And that was Caden Campbell on the big hit. And a huge turnover on downs for the Panther defense with 3:16 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 20. Shotgun formation. Garza with the end around. Campbell coming to the near side, cutting it upfield, looking for room to run, keeping his feet on him, and falls at the 15. So that'll be a gain of about 5. We'll call it a long 5. Actually, it'll be 2nd down and 6. So Garza keeping it himself, and he's going to get swallowed up for a loss of 2.
Number 11, Berryman in the backfield, causing a loss on the play. 17-yard line. 3rd down and 8.
And that was number 11, Ty Berryman, in the backfield for the Wildcat defense. 3rd down and 8. As the Panthers have seen the red zone a couple of times tonight, unable to get it in. As the Wildcat defense has been able to hold them thus far. King Charles to the near side. Denton now the lone back. Garza with the snap. Tosses it to Denton. Denton looking for blockers and doesn't get much. Maybe one. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 7.
It's 4th down for your Panthers.
So 4th and 7 from the Kirbyville 16-yard line. As Garza is in the gun, 4 wide. Low snap. Garza sets his feet, lets it go. Got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, number 1, Omar Gutierrez.
And the pass is complete to number 1, Gutierrez in the end zone for your Panthers.
So great job by Oscar the Magic Man Garza, handling the low snap, getting it his feet set, letting it go, and finding Gutierrez in the end zone. So 2-point attempt coming. Garza rolling right, letting the pass go. And it looks like that receiver was, they're signaling it was good. I thought he may have gotten out of bounds, but great catch there by Caden Campbell to get the 2 points and tying this football game up. So with 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here at Kyle White Stadium. The 8th grade football game is all tied up, where the Anahuac Panthers and the Kirbyville Wildcats each have 8. Back after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
You've heard about shopping local. How about banking local? Since 1976, Anahuac National Bank is the only locally owned and operated bank in Chambers County. We know you see Anahuac National Bank folks out in the community supporting our schools, veterans, and nonprofits. Why not bank where you live? These experienced banking professionals understand local businesses and the housing market. Visit online today at anbank.net, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So the Garza kick is away. It will go out of bounds, draw the flag. So after a Kirbyville turnover on downs, the Anahuac Panthers able to put a drive together in the red zone, which started at, I believe, the 18-yard line. And a great catch by Omar Gutierrez. And then the 2-point conversion to Campbell to tie it up here 8-8. So after the 5-yard penalty, it will be spotted at the 39 of Kirbyville. 2 wide receivers. Allen looking to throw in and out of the hands of number 4, Tristan Talley. So 2nd down and 10. Handoff up the middle. He's crossed the 40, loses the football on the turf, picked back up by Kirbyville. And that was number 1, Trent Jackson, who was able to come back up with the football. And still a decent gain for the Wildcats there, as he was able to get 5, 3rd down and 5. And that sound is the end of the 3rd quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, it is all tied up 8-8 here in Anahuac. And we'll be back with the 4th quarter right after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Sports Live is brought to you in part by Hillary Auto, insurance agent with Texas Farm Bureau, Porter's Wild Game Processing and Alligator Farm, Title Services Incorporated, Anahuac National Bank, member FDIC, Chambers County Abstract Company, Third Coast Integrated Martial Arts, Turn 2 Specialty Companies, and Wilcox Drug Store in Anahuac.
So welcome back to Anahuac Sports Live. A penalty flag with some movement up front. We'll see who went first. I do believe it was Anahuac, and it is. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty. And that will be enough to give them the first down. So costly mistake there by the Panther defense, where it'll be 1st down and 10 from the Kirbyville 49. More movement up front. I think this time it's on Kirbyville. So false start, 5-yard penalty, and it'll be 1st down and 15. So 1st and 15 from the Wildcat 44. Shotgun formation once again, 3 wide. Sends Jackson in motion, gives it to him. Got a blocker, he's past midfield. He's got some speed inside the 40, 30, pushed out at the 29. So one of the biggest gains we've seen out of the Kirbyville offense tonight, as Trent Jackson was that man in motion, so they gave it to him and got some chunk yardage here on the near side. And it is the 4th quarter. Kirbyville getting back to the line. 3 wide this time. Allen setting his feet, got his man. Misses 1 tackle inside the 20, close to the 1st down marker. He does have the 1st down. I believe that was number 7, Landon Spears, on the reception, which will move the chains as Kirbyville is knocking on the door and into the Anahuac red zone for the first time in the second half. So trips to the far side. Allen looking to pass. Sets his feet. Gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. King Charles got plenty of room, and he might take it all the way to the house. Cross midfield. That's actually Garza. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Oscar the Magic Man Garza.
Number 9, Garza on the interception. Into the end zone for your Panthers.
So the pick six with the Wildcats knocking on the door in the Anahuac red zone couldn't have came at any opportune time than that one, as Oscar Garza takes it all the way to the house. Almost 90 yards for the Panther touchdown. And I'm hoping I got that replay and clicked the mouse a little bit quick enough. We'll take a look here in a little bit. So 2-point attempt. Denton alone back. Garza going to give it to him. And Denton is met immediately in the backfield. Actually, that is Cole Willis with the carry. But nonetheless, the pick six from Garza makes it 14-8 on your Wilcox Drugstore scoreboard. As we're going to see if we can't catch that pick six replay. And kind of caught the first part of it there as Garza takes it all the way to the house. And nobody there to catch him to put the Panthers up 14-8 here with 6:49 left in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. This is Anahuac Sports Live.
Since 1948, Wilcox Drugstore has been the Anahuac area's most experienced and trusted pharmacy. Continuing its long-lasting reputation for personal attention to all your medical needs, Wilcox Drugstore offers counsel, refills, transfers, compounding, flu shots, and delivery. Visit pharmacist Dave Wilcox and his experienced staff today at 1208 Miller Street in Anahuac or call 409-267-6141. Wilcox Drugstore, delivering solutions, delivering confidence.
So pooch kick from Garza as it is fielded at around the 30 and returned to the Kirbyville 38. So after the 90-yard pick six by Oscar Garza, puts the Panthers on top here, 14-8 with 6:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. So 3 wide this time for the Wildcats. Allen passing over the middle. Another dangerous pass. And it falls incomplete, intended for his receiver number 4, Tristan Talley. Second down and 10. Allen hands it off up the middle. He's got a room to run. Cross to midfield and brought down right at the 50 by number 7, Camden Davis. And that's where they mark it as Kirbyville hurries back to the line. Hand off up to get in middle again to Davis. I'm sorry, that was number 2, Fussell on the carry. So gain of 3, second down and 7. Handoff, number 2, Fussell. Fussel's got a little bit of room. And gain of about 4, maybe 5. And bring up third down and 2.
King making the stop. Third down 2.
So third down and 2. Single receiver to the near side. Allen pitches it to number 2, Fussell. Fussell turning it upfield, getting to the first down marker, and he breaks away, pushed out of bounds, close to the 31, and flag comes out. Not sure if that was a late hit, and I'm pretty sure that it was. That's going to be a late hit against Anahuac, which will put them into red zone territory. Personal foul against the Panthers. And they will mark that 15-yard penalty off. And we'll set up Kirbyville first down and 10 from the Panther 15. So a costly penalty flag there made by the Panther defense. And Kirbyville once again inside the Panther red zone. Same formation, Allen. Pitches it to Fussell again. Fussell turning on the speed inside the 10, pushed out of bounds at the 6. Make it to 7.
Number 2, Fussell on the carry. Gain of 8, second and 2.
So second down and 2 from the Panthers 7. They'll give it to Fussell again. Fussell looking for blockers. Runs into one man and a couple of black jerseys, but nonetheless, that is enough for the first down. It'll be first and goal for the Wildcats.
It'll be first and goal to go from the 2.
So update from the JV game, 42-12. Anahuac beats Kirbyville. As we've got a game here in Anahuac for the 8th grade. First down and goal for the Wildcats. First time I've seen Allen under center. He's going to keep it himself for the quarterback. Keeper is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kirbyville.
Just a final line at Kirbyville. Your junior varsity Panthers at 1, 42-12.
So Kirbyville able to tie it up here with 3:39 remaining in the football game, as they'll line up to go for 2. Allen handing it up the middle. Fussell drops short, and they will not convert the 2-point conversion.
The 2-point conversion
So with 3:39 here on the Wilcox Drugstore scoreboard, it is Kirbyville, Anahuac all tied up at 14 with 3:39 remaining. We'll be back for the rest of the fourth quarter right after this on Anahuac Sports Live. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the remainder of the fourth quarter, where Kirbyville is able to put up 6 more points and tie it at 14 apiece. As Johnson has got it teed up on his own 40. Back deep to receive is number 1, Omar Gutierrez for the Panthers. Kick is away into the wind. Fielded at the 30, but it muffed, and the Panthers are able to jump back on it, luckily. And that's where the Panthers will take over at their own 36-yard line.
And the kickoff was recovered by the Panthers at their own 36-yard line. It will be 1st and 10.
So with 3:35 left, I'm sure the Panthers are going to want to try and put together a good drive here on the ground to waste as much clock as possible while still trying to get the ball in the end zone. We don't want to leave Kirbyville too much time on the clock, as they've been able to move it pretty well, as that last possession showed. Garza under center. Pitches it to Denton. Denton going to the far side, cuts it back upfield, and he'll get a gain of about 4, maybe 5. They'll give him 4, 2nd down and 6. So 2nd down and 6. Denton alone back. Garza will give it to him. Denton making a couple of moves, but then swallowed up quickly for maybe a gain of a yard as he fell forward. Third and 5 as the clock continues to run.
Gain of 1 on play. 3rd down, 5.
Shotgun formation this time, 2 wide, as the Panthers are going to take their first time out of the second half. And we're going to take it with them. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, after these couple of messages from our sponsors. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 5 after the Anahuac timeout here, as they had to think about that one a little bit. Pivotal 3rd down with under 2 minutes remaining here in the ball game. So 2 wide, 2 backs. Garza with the snap. Looking to pass. Gets rid of it. Passes over the middle. Looking for the hook and ladder. As that was a completed pass. And that will be marked just shy. Actually, they're going to give it and move the chains. First down, Anahuac.
Number 9, Garza, who gets the first down at the 46-yard line.
Timeout this time being called by Kirbyville. And we'll do the same thing back after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Hello, my name is Mark Poggles, and I'm the pastor at Community Christian Fellowship Church in Oak Island, Texas. I would like to personally invite you to join us for Bible study during the week and our church services on Sunday morning. We have a nursery for the little ones, and our church family will greet you with a smile on their face and a loving heart. Come and celebrate with us as we study God's Word and give Him all the praise and thanks He deserves. Hope to see you there. Take care and God bless. Go Panthers!
So 2nd and long with just over a minute left in the football game. Two wide to the near side. Denton and Campbell in the backfield. Garza giving it to Denton. Denton looking for room to run, but he is swallowed up quickly. And that is number 61, Wyatt Smith, for the Kirbyville Wildcats, coming up with the huge stop and the loss. 3rd down, and I want to say 20.
It'll be 3rd down, 22 to go. Ball being placed at the 34-yard line.
We'll keep it here as another timeout has been called. Garza back to pass, passing it over the middle, and dumps it off to Campbell. Campbell still on his feet. Brought down at the 47. Got a lot of that lost yardage back. 4th down and maybe 11. And that is Kirbyville's 3rd and final timeout.
It'll be 4th and 10 for the Panthers from the 46-yard line.
So 4th down and a long 10. And it looks like the Panthers are going to punt it away here, as Garza gets it off, and it's going to fall out of bounds at around the 28.
The Panther punt goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
So Kirbyville will have 40 seconds to march down the field and try to get this win. With the wind in their face. And no timeouts remaining. Going to be extremely difficult for Kirbyville. So shotgun formation, trips to the far side. Allen sets his feet, and he's swallowed up in the backfield for a huge loss as the clock continues to run, and Kirbyville will try to get back to the line and spike the football. Same formation. Allen's going to get hit again for a huge play by the Anahuac defense. Clock continuing to run now at 10 seconds. Kirbyville might be able to get off one more play before the end of the football game. Two seconds remain, with 4th down and probably around 23 yards to go. So barring a spectacular play that would have to go for 75 yards, this ball game will end in a tie. Allen back to pass, sets his feet. What a gun. And just over the head of his intended target, number 1, Trent Jackson. But against the wind, what a throw. But that will do it. The game will end in a tie, as the Kirbyville Wildcats and the Anahuac Panthers in their second to the last game of the season, 14-14. Want to remind everybody that we will be live tomorrow night for the varsity football game here in Anahuac as the Kirbyville Wildcats come to visit. Want to ask everybody to join us live. We will have updates of the Astros game number 3 of the World Series. So don't be afraid to come over and visit us on YouTube for the game tomorrow night. We will have the scoring updates in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen as we did last week. So don't worry about missing any of the Astros action while you're watching Anahuac Panther football. And joining me tomorrow will be special color commentary by Cullen Henneke. And for Terry Fortenberry up doing the camera duties above me, Trent Hart here. Thank you for joining us tonight for the 7th and 8th grade football games. We'll see you tomorrow. And thank you for watching Anahuac Sports Live.